They done come again. You know, the public health people. Trying to convince us to let them help us with Uncle Rufus. I tell them like I always do. No thank you, sir. We're doing just fine. You see, Uncle Rufus is, he needs a little help. He's a bit touched, but it ain't nothing we can't handle. Mama always made me promise. She said, Flora, don't you do it. Don't you let them put him in one of those, what does she call it? Asylums, yes. That's what she called it. I never understood growing up. My mama was always fussing and fluttering over Uncle Rufus all the time. When we would go to town to take care of business, she would fix her face with a look that anybody that stared at Uncle Rufus like she was fixing to fight him. I remember she used to always fix his favorite meal. Biscuits with sorghum molasses. She kept on saying it up until the day she passed. Flora, Flora, don't you do it. She said, we takes care of our own. Why, you may ask? Well, she told me how they treated us in those places. She said they would pick us up for little or nothing and put us in there. She said if we were homeless, they'd pick us up, put us in there. She said if you went in there, well, you came out with something wrong with you. She said during slavery times, that if Master had one that ran away, they'd pick him up and put him in there too. Now, ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be free, is it? She used to list all the reasons she heard by memory and sit and tell them to me. She said they would put people in for things they called like political affiliation, masturbation, maternal mania, religious excitement, because they never understood how we worship anyhow. Glory. She told me she even heard tell one officer describe some woman as her devouring womb destroyed her mental health. Can you imagine that? I tell you, Uncle Rufus is gonna be just fine. When you get a bit anxious, we fix him some tea. We give him plenty of fresh air, clean clothes, food to eat, and most of all, we love him. What they gonna do? Not that, I tell you.
We've got a story to tell, yeah, yeah. We've got a story to tell, yeah, yeah. We've got a story to tell, yeah, yeah. We've got a story to tell, we've got a story to tell, yeah, yeah. We've got a story to tell, we've got a story to tell. This is a story all about how my life got flipped. This is a story all about how my life got flipped. This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, sit right there, and tell you how we became trapped in the mental asylum of America. all down her back, back, back. Smile, Jasmine, smile. 56, to see the others. So high, high, high. They touched the sky, sky, sky. And they never came back, back, back. To the 4th of July, Miss Mary Mac, the baby. Why she always got a one on one? Look at it. Get it. She tried it. She tried it. She look crazy. Jasmine about them babies. Jasmine. She's ready. Come on. All y'all need to go for all y'all. No, I don't want you to stay with those kids. Let me tell you what's wrong with Bunetha. Come on, let me talk to you.
Let's go home.
I had a hard life, but don't we all walk, run, we fall?
She's my big sis, a bond I miss. Used to be we, but now it's me.
Never give up, just crawl. Gave him my all, but my love was not enough.
Young fools in love, I don't blame you. He warped your sense of pride.
Everything is everything. What is meant to be will be. My sister, you'll always be. No one loves you more than me. Little blackbird of mine, so divine. Why'd you leave me here alone? Now every time I see a child, my mind breaks down, reminding me of what I lost.
I wish you could understand, we're not so different. But for you, I will stay strong.
Everything is everything. What is meant to be will be. My sister, you'll always be. No one loves you more than me.
All her people like that.
Everybody's different.
They need to put her away.
No one needs to be put away.
Why they let her roam around?
Wouldn't you want freedom too?
She needs to be strong, not weak.
Her weaknesses make her strong.
She's a mistake child.
Everything happens for a reason.
She's so different.
It's a
Part of life. Some people just be like that.
She needs to pray about it.
Speak about it. We need to speak about it. We need to speak about it. We need to speak about it.
It's essentially discussion points. So the personal experience for the last 20-something years, I've been struggling with it, right? But who was I to come up with something like this? Because that space was unavailable. But as religion comes into it, in my recovery process, religion is involved in terms of in my faith and also seeing a therapist. So that the way I look at it, seeking help is the way I look at it, right? I want this, that to be involved in the process. And if you have a good therapist, they will make sure that you have this. Okay, say you go to church, I still go to church. I used to read the Bible. Right, but it's not in a place of, let me just wait. Because when I first came out with that idea of talk like that, and I was asking people about the experience, similar to what we're doing today, and I asked this person, I want to identify the gender, I asked this person, okay, can we talk about this? Why must we talk about mental illness? It's not like that, it's cancer, right? We don't need to talk about it. Yeah. I'm like, that's not what we don't talk about cancer. I'm like, well, actually you do. When people are telling you how wrong it is, you're indirectly talking about cancer, but whenever we think of mental, you know, the image that comes to mind is, oh, someone who's crazy, someone who's this. And you guess it from personally, at least, the reason why I kept it in for so long is that I didn't want people to then look at it if I happened to have a human like cancer, I do something can't live like that. So then I'm like, okay, I'm not
trying to get up my Oh, she can't. We in her. In her head. Okay.
Get together.
Okay. Alright, she gonna go. Now, Esther, when they ask you about your weaknesses, what are you gonna tell them?
I work too much.
And when they say how you can make that into a strength?
I can be dedicated to the company.
All right, you got this.
Okay.
You do fine. Believe in yourself.
Okay.
All right. See you, girl.
Bye. Okay. All right, Esther. Big day today.
Wait, what is she?
They looked at your resume and they went,
Right time she go,
and they said,
more like F.
Got some new shoes.
They didn't like it.
Job when she was up because your
Oh, God. The store president should have told her. No, man.
her name is
Look,
Esther.
them clothes, what? Them clothes came out of a grocery bag. Like when she got them shoes from Kroger. Like,
Oh!
My name is Esther.
Listen to her. Listen to her.
I can't. I absolutely can't.
She can't.
she really can't.
She cannot. She knows. She knows.
And she knows that.
Oh my God.
That was you.
Remember in high school?
Stop.
Senior year?
That
Look, she almost killed herself.
Okay. That
That was you.
Pajama sophomore year.
was you.
Some-
That was you.
look,
That was
look.
you.
Her parents were worried for days.
They were.
About to put her, oh man, about to put her in that hospital.
What else?
Listen.
And she was seeing that shrink. It could help her.
We always would come out like, you can't do it. She's like, I can't do it.
You can't do it.
All right.
Oh no, she thinks she doing something
She
wrong.
got healed. The inch tall ain't gonna do nothing.
I have confidence. That's what.
All right.
Here she comes.
Okay. Yeah.
Esther, are you sure you're up for this job?
As soon as they see you, they're gonna know you're faking it.
When are you gonna recognize that maybe this is just too much to handle?
Let's just go back to bed.
I don't even think we're ready to leave the house.
Are you sure your medicine's at the right dosage? Thank you for coming to your senses.
We weren't going nowhere anyway.
Let's just... Yes.
Girl, you are going to crush this job interview. The position is yours.
Look, Christine, I don't think I have everything ready. I think I'm just gonna...
Esther, you are the most driven, and qualified individual that I know. Remember in high school?
Yes. But this isn't high school anymore.
You didn't want to give your valedictorian speech, and you almost didn't show up for the ceremony.
I know, but... Look, getting everything together, I think I'm starting to lose myself again.
Esther, no. Esther, are you there?
Christine.
It's useless.
Esther, I gotta go.
You're going to fail anyway.
Better just stay in.
They're just gonna use you as the token black woman of the company.
Your degrees don't change nothing.
Esther, I'm coming over.
I'm coming.
Oh, here she comes.
There she comes.
You know she got a key, so...
Esther, I'm so glad you stopped seeing that doctor.
What the hell?
The medications had you drowsy and full of, what they call it? Ain't no hope. No.
Esther, open up this door right now. Go away. Go away. Don't tell me to go away. Open up this door. I'm not going. Leave me alone. Esther, open up this door. I know what you're doing. I can't do it. Look, open up this door. Go ahead and do it. Because I'll be on the other side. We got a story to tell. Yeah. We got a story to tell. Yeah. We got a story to tell.
No, you don't.
Story to tell.
I'm going.
definitions for these things. So, like before, we don't even know what they are. So we're experiencing these feelings and we're going through these feelings, but we don't recognize that. Like if I'm feeling sad or something like that, and I'm feeling really hurt, or something that's really bothering me mentally, most times culturally we'll just pass it off to something else. We won't say that, okay, I'm depressed, because there's no actual name for it.
You say,
So somebody's trying to attack you. They really want to a spiritual or to attack you. Because when we get here, a lot of times you'll see it, or now you'll see it on TV, you'll see it in school, you'll get educated, you're like, so this stuff exists. But then another thing we do is we pass it off as a white people. We don't say,
when we talked previously, we talked about anxiety and a lot of, a lot of different things. Can you give us like an example of what exactly that is?
It's personalized. And for someone, so I came out with an organization talking about which essentially creates a platform so we can have discussions on it. So the personal experience for the last 20 years, like I've been struggling with depression, right? But who was I to acknowledge a lot?
Sergeant Major Wallace, thank you for seeing me today. I'm well. I think. Sir, I've thought about what you said, and I realize there's still work to be done, and my country needs me. I've experienced the world without the service, and it's not for me. They didn't tell me that being in the military meant that people only care about you when your sacrifice benefits them. So I must keep sacrificing so someone will care. Once you're out, they don't give a damn about you. But I'm okay. You're in a world you no longer recognize. No money, no job, no home, no one. They didn't tell me that you lose your soul in battle, falling into the same routine with no direction. But I'm okay. I just needed a nap here and there. The cardboard, it wasn't so bad. A little cold at times, but I'm okay. They didn't tell me that I miss being major pain and I'll be a major pain to my family. My resume, it speaks for itself. Years of sniper training, 34 confirmed kills, high-class weapons expert. But I'm okay. I'm okay. This is everything to me. Please let me back in, Sergeant. I promise I'm okay. You didn't tell me that my life would be riddled with violence ringing in my ears. You didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. They didn't.
Somebody beat me.
They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me.
They didn't tell me that gunshots and loud sounds like car door slams and thunder will make my classmates view my corner cries as ridiculous. And nobody wants to hear you say you don't want to live anymore because you just watched your best friend get shot to death. You're sent to a shrink who's supposed to help you with this trauma and make you whole again. But you're not. No, they didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me.
They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me.
Here comes an episode. Welcome to the episode of trauma that I face every day. Okay. If only you knew what I've been through, I'll welcome you inside my shoes. Tell us about it. Live this life every day. Should I take myself away? Some of me taken out. Okay. Gunshots rang out. Blood spill out now. Ain't no more hanging out.
No, it ain't.
Didn't tell me I would hurt. Move on, get back to work. Off myself on the battlefield. I just wanna be whole again. Now this is the real spill. Okay, tell me what they know. They don't tell me what they know. They don't tell me what they know. But that's just how it goes. They don't support when they eating off my fork. I lost my food trying to follow the rules. Okay. But the pain is in my eyes. Man, that pain, the pain will change your life. The pain ain't disguised, it resides. We between the lines, sit in the corner and cry. Should I take my life? I don't know which way to go. Corner cries. Should I live or should I die? I don't know which way to turn. Let the girls take cross. They don't tell me what they know. They don't tell me what they know. They don't tell me what they know. But that's just how it goes. Send me dope, but I toasted myself. This life, think I'm alright, call me crazy, I ain't, but I know I'm no saint, I gotta find my way. Stuck in the mist, swim to abyss. But that's just how it goes, they won't tell you no. Tell me what they know, they don't tell me what they know. Don't tell me what they know, and that's just how it goes.
They think they're the only ones with a story to tell. Hey there, hello? Yes, it's me. I would say you're not crazy, but I'm not sure that's quite appropriate. Let me formally introduce myself. Je m'appelle la camisole des forces. Oh, I forgot. That was the name given to me by my inventor, the French upholsterer Guillet. Here in America, I am known simply as Straightjacket. I see it, that look of disgust on your face, at the mere mention of my name. Well, they could go back to using prison chains like they did before I came on the scene in 1790. So fix your face and listen. I've seen some things you wouldn't believe. For many, many decades, even centuries, I was the standard to go to in asylum fashion to control patients. Once, they tried to adjust me to fit a small school-age child. My heart dropped and my mind couldn't reconcile. The vileness of forcibly trapping such innocence, a tragic example of insolent institutional omnipotence. Her whimpers and cries continued to haunt, while the staff seemed so nonchalant. They introduced me to one after another postpartum woman and spoke of them like some B-movie villain, branding them maternally unstable is highly inexcusable. Nurturing children can be a daunting endeavor, rife with societal pressure and peer and community measures. Men were not immune from my harness, often tarnished by living amongst community carnage, or when trained against their moral compass, succumb to an isolating numbness, emotionally mummified under my straps as a straitjacket with a thinking cap. I leave these words as evidence of a reluctant and attentive participant.
Everything they read from off the books. I mumbled and I stared up, it was all it took. It was all I took. My family think I'm crazy, but they not aware. The only cure that I needed wasn't even here. That I hum the same hymn to keep me out of here. That I stare at the same wall so they can't see my fear. That I sway and gnash my teeth so they can't see my tears. That I laugh when I'm weak to uplift my peers. Then look in the mirror. Employees making sense, so now I don't make sense. Asylum got a stench and we all know that sense. I'm not here because I'm crazy, I wasn't crazy enough to think that being black up in the road ain't really rough. I'ma always speak my mind, I'ma call your bluff. Still that crazy little girl who I'm crazy enough. Don't believe y'all give a damn, so go on and wrap it up. I mean, just wrap me up. I've always known the truth, man, the truth is tough. The truth is getting older, that's just what I'm told. They swear they cast a spell, but my mind too bold. 1201 was the day when it broke it. 1201 was the day when it broke the mold. 1201 was the day when it broke the mold. Swear, when it broke the mold. 1201. Now it's a wrap. about a rap, and it's been a rap. I'm cool with that.
How come I'm always the crazy magnet?
We're not crazy.
They'll just grow out of it.
Mental illness isn't like clothing. You don't grow out of it.
I'm surprised she's still alive.
You can be alive and feel dead inside.
I see someone's off their meds today.
Who's to say we need this?
She ain't been right since she saw that shrink.
It's funny how we don't say that about the surgeon.
Her life is so tragic.
Her life is a TV show.
She needs to pray about it.
Speak about it. We need to speak about it. We need to speak about it. We need to speak about it.
They didn't tell me. 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 Why you want to fly, black
Bunetha.
bird? They didn't tell me.
Bunetha, come join me. Please.
They didn't tell me. I don't want to tell me.
Bunetha, I want to share something with you. Bunetha, you know, I have a story I want to share with you. My great-great-grandmother, Flora, she used to have an uncle that had some challenges, Uncle Rufus. And she thought it was best that she take care of him herself because, you know, back then, they treated us so. She heard so many stories, some of them which were true, about how they treated us. But you know what? It was too much for her. And over the years, something I've learned is that sometimes taking care of our own means going to get some outside help. So I'd like to help you. Would you let me take you to see someone, talk to some people?
You want to help me?
Yes, I do.
No, I gotta take care of my own. I gotta take care of my babies. I gotta take care of my own.
Bunetha, if we take care of ourselves, then we're better able to take care of those we love. So you'll be better able to take care of the babies.
I'm scared.
And you know what? It's okay to be scared. I'm scared too. You know what? I'll go with you. We can be scared together and we can get help together. Think about it. Will you try it?
Okay.
Come on, yes.
Okay.
We'll help each other. I'll help you, you help me. Okay?
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
We'll tell each other, we'll share stories about our families. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
These are the obituaries of the young men and women that I taught. All of them died before the age of 25. There are 50 obituaries in this binder from the past 10 years. You don't believe me? Count them. Count them! I am tired of going to funerals. I am tired of burying our young black men and women instead of handing them high school diplomas. I want to go to their weddings. I want to stand in front of them at their 20th graduation reunions. Instead, I go to funerals. I comfort their 15-year-old pregnant girlfriends with fresh tattoos on their arms saying, "Rest in peace, big man." I don't want to go to your child's funeral. You see this bracelet on my wrist? It says education or die. This is the choice facing our young black men and women. I am trying to save your child's life. I could have been in corporate America making more money years ago, but I teach to save the lives and minds of our young black men and women. And Deshaun is not losing his mind. He is having a sane reaction to an insane situation. I don't want to go to your child's funeral. Look, here's resources that can help Deshaun and help him through this mess. Go with him. Show your child that it is okay to ask for help. My brother, my sister, your child's life is in your hands. I don't want to add their obituary to that binder.
The second one was something I wanted to bring up that Kim talked about. Like, I think there was a moment where Chimamanda Adichie actually wrote an article about how she had depression. The Guardian published it and they weren't supposed to. But I read it like real quick before they took it off. One of the things that I found very uncomfortable about being in the West is there's a name for everything. And I think like I'm not discounting that spiritual experiences or like ancestral worship or even those things that are part of our cultural backgrounds can also be helpful in dealing with mental illness. Because like in America, when I first came here, I was like, what's restless leg syndrome? Like, what's that? I don't know what that is. But I just feel like there's just all these diseases that are, there's just a lot of things that I didn't know existed, and I feel like they point to certain things that we're not willing to address in the West. Consumerism has a very big effect here on people's mental health. Those are things that we don't think about. They kind of economic aspects.
You don't think it has an effect on people's health?
Oh, it does.
You are a beautiful being, and yes, sometimes it seems that life's trials will have you feeling depressed. Friends don't understand and expect you to just move on, feel great, but that's not what happens. Because mental illness isn't just something you practice, rehearse for, or study hours to pass. Today's society will throw you in the class labeled crazy, where they view you, love to neglect and misuse you, as if you're not human. Smiling in your face because they find it amusing. Asking for help is hard because we don't want to be among the scarred. But if you want to be free, make your changes now. Put your hands in the air and take the vow. I know I can. I know I can. Speak to become free. Speak to become free. If I make my voice heard. If I make my voice heard. I can help those in need. I can help those in need. I know I can. I know I can.
tonight. It was an absolute treat performing for you. I would like to take a moment to thank a few people for helping this come together. So I would like to thank Sunita Sarat.
I'm a graduating senior, y'all.
I want you all to know that 90% of what you heard they wrote, they composed.